Hi, my name's Olivia. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the Senior Program Coordinator at Youth Leadership Institute, and I was born and raised in the Eastern Coachella Valley. We're a nonprofit organization and we support youth-led initiatives, youth-led campaigns, whether that means bringing in adult allies or supporting youth in programming, or just bringing folks if they are interested, for example, in photography, film, if they want to pass policy, tapping into our statewide staff and bringing them in to be able to support just youth-led efforts at the end of the day. The hope is that we bring all of these folks together to push for positive change that will impact our communities, to bring about like social justice and racial equity. For us, it's really important to talk about transportation in a way of like, how is it accessible to all folks? And what are some of the issues that, young people are experiencing, challenges that they are uplifting, that they've seen their families and neighbors experience as well as solutions, right? We're also here to like uplift youth identified solutions and priorities when it comes to transportation.
So mobility justice for me, I feel like having access to what I feel is like the bare minimum, like having sidewalks, having street lights, having stop signs. I feel like that would increase, the feeling of like safety in the community. There was no sidewalks, so that also, was very dangerous. All my bus stops for school were just on a plot of dirt, no shade, no water.
I always think about how the roads were unpaved, and I had neighbors that have mobility devices too. So it's really awful seeing someone that like has a wheelchair that it's not a Jeep, like it's not adapted for like off-roading, and yet because there's no pavement, you see people with wheelchairs, with walkers, having to navigate like unpaved roads and like dirt roads and stuff like that. So transportation's definitely always been an issue in our community. And when I think of mobility justice, like I just want people to be able to get places safely, to be able to not have to think about, am I going to be able to make it to school because of these infrastructure issues? It shouldn't be that way. Currently, the main project that we're working on around mobility is our walking audits, building up research skills in our youth. So a lot of our youth gave us feedback on the survey that we created for the walking audit, like, hey, is this relevant to our community? Are there questions that are missing, or can we reword something? And that was the tool that we used to do the community survey. We took Polaroids with us to like take pictures of murals that they saw, or even in like cracks in the street, or like the lack of pedestrian safety signs. And right now we're also working on publishing a zine to publish those findings in the community and spread that information.
I first realized the importance of youth leadership in the community when I myself joined Youth Leadership Institute. Being able to join a space that was mainly focused on empowering youth. I aim to support the youth mainly because I think that the earlier we start focusing on people, like helping them and providing resources at an early stage, I feel like that increases the chances of them becoming the best version of themselves.
Our community is very good at coming together, but I hope, in the future to have a more engaged community, being able to, reach to more people, and just having, an easier flow of resources. So I would definitely love to see, more support for the youth, because I feel like youth is very powerful. They're key voices that, should be heard and should be listened to. So I hope that in the future, I envision a community that, empowers and uplifts all those voices.
To learn more, visit yli.org.